this is a game I'm actually quite interested to play. It's never one I played on the tabletop. I used to play Warhammer 40,000. And so what we're going to do is, I'm just going to go through the campaign. Because why not? We're going to do it. We're going to do it on easy. Because I have a feeling I'm going to be terrible at this game.
For 10,000 years, the Imperium of Man has endured under the rule of the immortal Emperor. The worlds of man are scattered across the galaxy, threatened by savage aliens, heretics who defy the Emperor's will, and horrors lurking upon forgotten worlds. It is a time of endless war, selfless heroism, and blackest infamy.
I see fortresses in the stars. A circle of 6, but they sleep yet and must be awakened. Ride upon the storms of chaos. Gather your rivals around you. Send discord and terror throughout 1,000 worlds. Abaddon the Despoiler, War Master of Chaos. You speak in meaningless riddles. What are the fortresses in the stars? Answer me or die now! Stop this foolishness. I have consorted with creatures far more powerful than you. Speak, crone, but I will remember your insolence. Seek the hand of darkness. Take the eye of night. With these, the citadels will be yours to command. A chorus of 1 billion throats will cry your name in fear and hatred. The stars themselves will run red with blood. If you have the courage for it. War Master.
Captain Spire, data log Alpha. Battlefleet Command has lost contact with Orbital Station Aleph in the Naxos system. I'm on my way to investigate.
Sir, we're approaching the location of Orbital Station Aleph.
That's the Comsar. His job is to shoot me if I go heretical.
I have calculated the best approach for us to pass through it safely.
So this is the game. I have actually played through this prologue mission once before, so I know just about what's going on. Yeah, it's a surprisingly pretty game, this. Look at this. Let's just zoom in on this ship. Look at this thing. It is a giant flying cathedral of power and terror.
Yes, Admiral.
So yeah, this is how you... So, movement's fairly simple. You point and click. And then that is apparently me. I'm not sure I want things embedded in my skull like that, but whatever, we'll go with it. And you got the mini-map down in the corner. Ooh, okay. I'm not a huge fan of how it keeps poking the camera on me. I kind of want...
Changing course.
You can see here, here's an astrofield, don't go into it. I'm pretty sure we could take a much gentler route there.
Minefield directly ahead, Captain. We must maneuver.
Mines in space.
Likely the ship will be damaged.
All available power to the plasma thrusters. We're going to execute a high-energy turn.
There is
Resuming normal functions.
drifting in space. Because we can.
High energy turn successful, Captain. The thrusters are already recharging.
Helm, resume our course to the orbital
That
station.
feels actually really cool. And also, like, that would send everybody on board flying into the nearest wall.
Underway.
But yeah, so we are piloting a apparently what is a light. Seriously, that minefield looks ridiculous. What is this? How big are those chains? There's a link over this freaking battle cruiser.
Arrays indicate that the orbital station is heavily damaged. I suggest we move in closer to discover what happened here.
Yeah, this is Warhammer 40,000, where everything is a cathedral. Literally everything.
We can reach the station faster by pushing the engine status to all ahead full.
Thank you, sir. Let's
Setting course.
yeah, the camera's gonna be a bit of an issue, I think.
Course plotted.
Literally everything in the Warhammer 40,000 universe, if it's Imperial, is a monastery. I mean, look at this thing. That's a monastery. The ship is a monastery. Even the tiny defense platform. Again, that just looks like a bunch of guns on a rock, but still. You know. I think the game's in the 2D plane, but you have to assume it's kind of 3D-ish, I guess. I don't know. More of these will come.
Cruising speed set.
Yep. We're just going to gently cruise on up to this this place. I've got to admire this kind of structure, but like they took an asteroid and they turned it into a giant monastery. Did we not click that? There we go.
It seems like the station has been attacked recently. The enemy may still be lurking around.
I really wish I had some reinforcements then.
I recommend dispatching some of the ship's armsmen to board orbital station Aleph and report on what they find.
Well, given that you're the kind of person who has the authority to shoot me if I don't do what you say, yeah, we'll do that. I like the fact that it's like
Parties underway,
we just launched a bunch of guys into that ship.
We found the command center, sir. This place is a mess. It's full of bodies. The station's command crew. They're all dead.
That's unfortunate.
Cautiously, Sergeant. I have a bad feeling.
Oh, you idiot.
Sir, we found a survivor. Sir, the station is a trap. We're under attack by traitor forces.
A defense platform on the station has activated and is targeting our vessel. Broadside
Oh my
cannons
gosh,
ready to
guy, are you
fire on
embedded?
your order, sir.
Are you like... Yeah. Basically, at this point, it is now the Napoleonic era battleship style. I mean, look at these guns firing, and eventually this thing will break and die. So we've got the blue bar, which is our shield,
Target locked in.
and the green bars, which are our ship's hull. And we are slowly getting through this thing. Although I'm not sure what kind of route it's taking right now.
Target destroyed, Captain. We blew it to pieces.
Thank you, Master Gunner. Your grasp of the obvious is perfect.
Sir, I'm picking up some strange signals in the nearby gas cloud.
Yeah, we're going to want to turn and face those, aren't we? That appears to be fire at us.
Sir,
That's not
the
very...
signals. They're iconoclast destroyers.
Chaos ships. This sector is a long way from the Eye of Terror. What could they be after here?
Whatever their reasons, Captain, these heretics must be destroyed at once.
Yeah, heretic is a word you're probably going to be hearing a lot through this.
And machine spirit can help guide you in making tactical decisions in battle.
So by that, they mean you press
Activating
spacebar,
tactical cogitators.
and it puts you into this super epically slow-mo thing. So I can see my ship getting repeatedly hit by missiles. And I can see their ships. So this, if you don't actually have to spend any time actively.
Master Gunner, we need to direct additional power to the targeting cogitators to increase our weaponry's accuracy.
Underway.
So if I do this, apparently it's going to press a lot of lock on.
Course plotted.
I'm going to speed the game back up, but there's seemingly no limit on the amount of time you can spend in that slow motion mode, which is probably a good thing. Stop! Oi! Stop!
Changing course.
Stop meat shielding for your mate, you coward. If we get a nice... Oh, that's the front lance. That's...
Course
So what we've got is, on the ship, we've got two types of weapons. We've got the macro cannons, which are basically just...
Setting course.
I mean, the closest analog I can... Oh, they blew up one of my turrets. Bastards.
Engines hot.
Oh, that's an impressive face fireball. I like that. But yeah, so we've got macro cannons and the lance. So macro cannons are just big Napoleonic era cannons, essentially, and they are fired exactly like Napoleonic era cannons.
Understood.
And then the other weapon is a lance weapon, which is just a giant laser. Designed to pierce shields and melt through armour. As you can see, we're kind of going Napoleonic era style, except there's no wind, so we can go wherever we darn well please. And eventually this thing is going to fall over as my cannons shoot it. And then we get a very pleasing explosion. Death to the heretics. My ship is okay.
Well done, crew.
Captain, the auger arrays are reporting more enemy signals.
I have a suspicion we're not killing this.
A gigantic chaos fleet. There's no way we could survive fighting them head on. Contact the High Command immediately.
Unable to do so, Captain. All communications are jammed. Captain, there may be a way for us to escape and warn Port Moore. We could risk an emergency warp jump.
It's risky to engage the warp engines this close to the star's gravitational field. But the Chaos Fleet has us boxed in.
No,
Sir, we don't have any other
I would note
options.
that the phrase boxed in at this point
The navigator
is...
will guide us out.
Just look at that thing. What the heck is that? That is a battleship. That thing is absolutely freaking huge. And we're going to escape into the warp. For anyone not versed in Warhammer, the warp is essentially hell. And you use hell to travel between points in space quicker. And for those of you wondering, isn't there a better way to do faster than light? They tried other ways. This one was seen as preferable. Oh dear. And through this we earn renown and we level up. Apparently... Wow, that is a... What happened to his face? Unfortunate. So yes, we destroyed 2 enemy ships. Fantastic. Hey, come here. Now for another extra that. BattleFleet Gothic. Name drop. This is kind of how the Imperium does things. Everything is a cathedral. The houses are cathedrals, the ships are cathedrals. The cathedrals are definitely even more cathedral-y. Dunkirk is a cathedral. You'd thought passing this close to another ship and probably some damage from the...
If what you say is true, Captain Spire, a vast chaos fleet is massing for attack. Inquisitor Horst, are you sure of this man?
Maybe we should consider someone else.
Isn't this captain from a planet that rebelled against the Emperor's will?
Enough! His faith will be tested thoroughly.
Love the Emperor, for he is the salvation of mankind. Obey his words, for he will lead you into the light of the future. Honor his servants, for they speak in his voice. Tremble before his majesty, for we all walk in his immortal shadow.
Let us begin. We needed to be certain. The enemy we face is no ordinary foe.
I understand.
You are to be promoted to the rank of Admiral and given command of a fleet.
I will not fail you, Inquisitor.
There is much to do and little time, Admiral Spire. I fear a storm coming to the Gothic sector. One we are not yet prepared to face.
The Gothic sector is beginning to turn away from the Emperor's light. Treachery, sedition, and heresy have broken out like a plague upon our worlds. Admiral Spire, your new rank entitles you to command a small war fleet of Imperial Navy ships. It is your task to ensure the citizens of the Imperium remain safe and loyal.
I'm not gonna lie, Lord Admiral Ravensburg is just an epic name. So apparently we're going to be going around stomping out sedition. This feels mean. But yes. Once again, the game isn't doing a huge amount to explain what's going on, but that's okay.
Your first assignment is to put an end to the unrest and rebellion threatening a nearby system.
Okay, so looks like I'm going to get my ship, and I get renown, which I think is the equivalent of money. Set an ambush for a seditious ship. The enemy is composed of Imperial ships. Well, let's have a go at this. This is just the Imperial ships. Wait till you see the orcs.
Prepare your fleet for the next mission. At the head of every fleet is the flagship. You must select one of your vessels as the flagship for each assignment. Choose your dauntless light cruiser as the flagship for this first operation.
I am not gonna lie, the way he says dauntless light cruiser is fantastic.
You have another captain assigned to your command. This captain commands a dauntless light cruiser and will assist you for the duration of the mission. Add his ship to your fleet.
If you say so, sir. So my ship is called the Son of Eternity. We have the Guardian
Smaller
of
ships of the
Delos.
escort class can provide fire support or scout for the enemy. The Firestorm frigates are a good choice for this assignment.
Man, you gotta love the way they name these things. The Widowmaker Destroyer, the Cobra Destroyer, the Firestorm frigate. But okay, well, add the...
Once your fleet is prepared to engage the enemy, you should set course for the target system at once.
Okay, let's do this. And so here is my fleet. Oh, because you got the two light cruisers.
Admiral, the fleet has reached the last of the heretic ships.
Heretics.
Their sedition must not stand. How shall we deploy our flagship?
Okay. Now, maybe... Oh, there we go. That's a bit confusing. Okay, so we're gonna take this... Okay.
Now you must select how you wish to deploy remaining ships of the line.
Like, I like how the fact he calls them ships of the line, because that's what they were called in the Napoleonic era.
You must next determine where to place the Firestorm escort vessels.
I think I should put them here. I'll go with them.
Your new promotion has placed you in command of the entire fleet, Admiral. That means you can order your captains to adopt engagement modes during the battle.
Let's take a look at the frigate.
These engagement modes define how your captains act in battle.
It's the tiny
You can
cathedral.
change the
What's it got?
engagement modes at any time.
Admiral, the Firestorm escort ships have powerful prow weapons. I would advise setting these ships to a frontal attack. A good understanding of each ship's weapons is the best way to know which engagement mode to use.
So, okay. This is quite useful.
The macro cannons on our ships are most effective when fired at short range.
Now, bearing in mind that by K, each unit is a meter, so we're engaging 3 kilometers apart. Let's just take a look at what I've got again. So I've got a lance and some nice turrets. This thing has torpedoes. It's quite cool.
All ships coordinate your movements. We will advance as one group at the same speed.
Yes, Admiral.
We will set course for a gas cloud and use it to ambush the rebel ships. Once our ships enter the gas cloud, it should mask our fleet's emissions.
Here we go. So yeah, so selecting ships. Oh, I can make it. Oh well. Do I bother wanting to make a? Yeah, I'll make a control group. Why not? Let's see what that looks like. Okay, you got the little number there. So apparently, once again, you know what everyone loves? Giant floating cathedrals. Just every day. This thing in the background kind of reminds me of a StarCraft 2 pylon. A little bit weird. Anyway, just gonna get my guys in there. Toggle advanced information mode. I don't think I want that. Or do I? Oh wait, that shows like the gas cloud
the gas
radius.
cloud conceals our fleet, sir.
Kind of
Yet
useful.
invisible to the enemy ships.
Excellent. The trap is set. Now we wait for our prey.
Sir, I've detected an enemy vessel.
I didn't take
Shall I
long.
engage?
Wait until you have identified your target, Captain.
I have a probe ready to launch, Admiral. That ought to tell us what we're looking at.
Very well, Captain. Launch the probe.
Awaiting orders.
Choose where you want the probe to go. The probe will identify any nearby signals.
That's kind of cute. Let's take a look at what we're dealing with here. Preferably something small and easily explodable, carrying fuel or munitions so you can cool when it blows up.
All readings are confirmed. That ship belongs to the traitorous rebels.
Now that we have identified the ship, our weapons cogitators can automatically target the enemy vessel.
All ships, attack the enemy vessel.
Don't need to tell me twice. Let's do this. Okay, but we can't actually stop. And now we begin.
So, Admiral Spire, did Ravens
That's
send
like
you to bring us to heel? There are other powers in the galaxy besides the Imperium, Admiral. They can reward you for your skills. And
Is he trying to incite me to heresy? Oh my gosh, the Firestorm frigate's getting murdered.
Lock on target.
Use the ability.
The enemy's void shields are down. Sir, I suggest that we concentrate fire on their plasma generator. Targeting the plasma generator drains the ship's power. They'll have difficulty using their warp engines.
Oh, that's cool.
Your orders?
Yep, target that generator.
Critical damage to the enemy ship, sir. Their void shield capacitors are destroyed.
Awaiting orders.
I really feel this thing should be attacking head on so I can launch torpedoes at it.
Targeting enemy vessel.
Now, melter torpedoes just sounds like a good idea to me. These things are designed to blow stuff up. Oh, they're on fire. How unfortunate one. How much health does this thing have, though?
At your command.
I'm actually surprised this tiny frigate is still alive. He's doing his best, bless him, but...
Ship ready.
Admiral, this is a battle we cannot win. I'm taking my ship out of this mess.
Admiral, he is activating his warp engines and preparing to disengage from the battlefield.
This cowardice cannot be tolerated. Admiral, we must put an end to this pitiful display and make an example of this craven fool.
That's his job.
Admiral Spire,
This is Lieutenant Kraft.
Death.
Executed the captain and taken back control of the ship. Well done, Kraft. You've been promoted to captain. Follow my orders and we'll get through this. As you command, Admiral.
So this thing doesn't have any torpedoes anymore. I should definitely switch to broadside mode. And then we're just going to have to keep hitting this thing, I guess. Oh, they boarded the guy's ship and taken out more of his weapons. I really hope this is how it's supposed to happen, because this is going badly for me right now.
Lock on target.
Oh, yeah, he's got no weapons.
Your orders?
This thing is just not dying! Yes, target the weapons. That's good. Then again, this is the cruiser and I have, like... That thing is substantially bigger than the rest of my ships. And this thing is blowing up. In fact, does it even have any weapons? Can I get it to ram?
Setting course.
I'm gonna try ramming it.
All ahead full. Engines hot. Warp engines active. Ship ready. Awaiting orders.
Oh, he fled.
For the Emperor.
I'm sure there was a button that would allow me to stop that from happening, but... Uh-oh.
The enemy ship has activated its warp engines and is attempting to disengage.
Kill the engines.
I have a strike team of Navy armsmen ready to sabotage the enemy's warp engines. We must act quickly and use the ship's teleportarium to launch the attack.
You just got to admire the fact it's called a teleportarium.
Setting course.
Okay, we want to do a rapid turn. And then pump the engines.
Fool! Your faith in the Emperor is as false as your courage.
There we go.
Silence this heresy. Fire all weapons.
Yeah. Quick! The heresy must be stopped.
Awaiting orders. Cruising speed set.
This doesn't seem to be going so well for me though. We are losing out. We're losing out on this exchange, I think, fairly badly. No, wait, no. It's very slowly dying.
At your command.
So its hull's at 140, our hull's at 208 out of 600, but...
Yes, Admiral. Initiate emergency repairs.
That probably would help if they told me that existed, you know? Let's see, target their engines. Come.
We should keep our distance from the enemy ship, sir. It will soon explode.
All ships. You fought with
Wow, that
honor
was
this
quick.
day, and proved yourself worthy of the Imperial Navy.
Try not to think about all the guys who died.
Set course to leave the system. I must report our victory to Lord Admiral Ravensburg.
We only lost 2 ships, you know? And you fled the battle, you don't get anything. Coward. Right, that should be... Let's see what happens.
You've exceeded my expectations, Admiral.
I expected you would
However,
die.
other seditious forces are making themselves known in the Gothic sector. I would like you to meet Fabricator Cambrius. He is in charge of the Adeptus Mechanicus shipyard at Port Moore.
Admiral, you and your fleet can repair and upgrade your vessels at Port Moore. By the Omnissiah, my tech priests stand ready to assist you. Your current rank allows you access to the most common classes of vessel. As you grow in renown throughout the Gothic sector, larger classifications of ships will become available.
Wonderful.
Follow me, Admiral Spire. I wish to show you the sacred shipyards of Port Moore.
Okay. Unlocked a new cruiser slot. They're still deployed.
Port Moore is the largest and most sophisticated harbor in the Segmentum. Here, you can see what services are available to you at your current rank, experience, and renown. There are several shipyards in operation at Port Moore. Follow me, Admiral, and I will lead you to the docking bay. It is time to show you what my shipyard can provide to meet the needs of your fleet. This panel displays the statistics of an individual vessel. Using this interface, you can see your ship's standard characteristics. The weapons of your ship are also displayed here. Pay close attention to the weapons information displayed here in order to better understand your ship's capabilities. This panel displays the general attributes of your ship. Select the Crew Management panel to see more. Admiral, this is the crew of your ship. Every vessel has a particular captain and a specific set of crew. By focusing your attention on an individual crew member, the crew can improve their skills and benefit your ship in many different ways. The captain of this ship has earned a promotion. This grants you access to better quality crew. You should start by improving the skills of your navigator.
This captain has earned a promotion.
In addition, reconditioning will reset your crew abilities. Now, take a look at the
Okay.
different systems on each ship can be improved. Such systems include engines, decks, and weaponry. I have set aside an additional void shield for your ship.
That's pretty nice. Thank you. Oh.
Well done, Admiral. Now, try installing a tech module on your ship. The modules you can install improve different aspects of the ship. These aspects include the number of modules that can be installed is limited by the ship's tonnage. Now, install the shield over.
If you say so, you seem not to want me to
I
die.
must return to my communion with the machine spirits. Admiral.
Thanks, guy. I feel like I should unlock the cruiser. But I can upgrade this thing a bit more. So this is the Dauntless Mark II. Now, I feel like this thing needs to be my killing ship. And I also feel like more if it's going to be going at long range, additional torpedoes and torpedo power would be amazing. And also, we're upgrading the gunner because we can. Oh, I can change the name of the ship. I may do that later. Okay, we can't actually purchase any of those yet. Oh well. Okay, so we can recruit more ships using our renown. That's good. That's good news. I'm okay with this. Okay, that will do it for episode 1. I will see you in episode 2. If I make an episode 2, you know.